always in the way.
She's manipulating you.
Cam Proctor with Big Old Bell Media. Today we are here, one of the stars of The Couple Next Door, season two, premiering September 19th, only on Stars. Annabelle, how are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Great, 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 great. So, I obviously I saw season one. Now we're in season two. I got to check out the first couple episodes, and it's the spiciest cul-de-sac in the world. I will tell you that right now.
Don't move there, basically.
No, no, don't go there. Me and my wife will not be going there. We're like, you know what? We're
That's
gonna just
smart.
avoid all the trouble. So I guess there is a quote that starts out this whole entire series is temptation knows no vows, right? Before getting the actual role for this, and well, I guess we can go back to when you first got the notion that you were going to be in this new season. What was your expectations for this season and how crazy it could really get?
Well, I was aware of series one because
Hmm.
I read for Evie.
Right,
I'd already kind of gone there in my head
right.
to what it involved, and I've watched it afterwards, and so I sort of knew vaguely what I might be getting myself into, but I also thought, well, this is Charlotte. She's 40. She's a surgeon. Maybe how bad can it be?
Right, 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 right.
But yeah, I mean, I like a challenge. And the heart surgeon side of things was a real draw for me because I haven't
Mhm.
played a surgeon or a doctor even yet. And the character is from where I'm from in West Yorkshire, so that was really nice to be able to go back to my roots. But it's just scary, scary stuff, very physical part, and you have to
Yeah,
be quite pretty brave to go there. And um, I have done a lot of parts like that before,
mhm.
but not necessarily with three people.
Yeah,
Um, and Charlotte having a relationship, a loving relationship with a woman. So yeah, it explored quite a lot of scary areas as an
yeah,
actor. You have to really be quite vulnerable and quite brave. And yeah, so it
yeah.
was a challenge.
No, for sure, for sure. And I think you did such an amazing job, honestly, conveying this character and really bringing her to life. A lot of people are going to be really excited if they like season one. Season two is definitely cream of the crop for sure. So it's
Thank
really
you.
good. So I guess we could talk about more your character, Charlotte, right? Like you said, she's 40. And in the first couple scenes of the first episodes, not to give too much away, she seems very like not bitter, but very like not very lenient when it comes to younger people, right? Like in their not idiocracy, but their ignorance of certain things, right? She's very like, okay, well, if you don't do this, you don't do that. I don't really care. Where does she find herself now as the season develops going on? Exploring new relationships with other characters.
Yeah, I mean, we would say in the UK, she doesn't suffer fools. She
Okay.
doesn't she doesn't like people who are not good at their job or, um, she softens. She finds softness. I mean,
Mhm.
she's all rigidity and she's worked so hard to get where she is and she's so tightly wound. And I can relate to that. I can be quite determined, focused, and I forget sometimes to just relax and have fun and so I think she finds through Mia and this journey that she goes on a self exploration and remembers who Charlotte was before the heart surgeon and the marriage and the mortgage and she remembers that she was an adventurer, she was a brave woman who wanted to explore lots of different things and she's a very physical woman and she'd lost all of that. I think she just lost it within the status, so I think she finds, yeah, softness
Yeah.
and humor and bravery actually.
Yeah. Yeah. No, no, no. Beautifully said. They sometimes say that the idle mind can sometimes be the devil's playground sometimes, right? And I think with her, she finds herself bored in the situation that she's in, and life is just super stressful. Can you talk a little bit about how smaller things in life changes, like, a parent getting older or, a relationship getting very patternistic, can kind of make people wander off and do things that they're not supposed to be doing, like you said.
I think if you don't take care of, if you're not honest with yourself about how things are shifting and how you're getting complacent, and like, it's very, I'm 40 myself, 41, and I think, it's that time of life where you're a parent, probably, and she's not, but, and you're, like you say, your parents are getting older. It's a real turning point in people's lives.
Yeah.
It's like the start of middle age,
Mhm.
and huge things are happening. Deaths are happening, or births are still happening, and people are getting divorced. Like, I do think people get complacent, and I do think people get bored with their partner and they stop trying, and they're looking for an escape route, and sometimes it's in somebody else's bed. And I think that's what this explores. It
Mhm.
explores an identity crisis, a midlife crisis, finding sexuality, having lost it to various institutions, marriage, career,
Mhm.
university, all of that. Yeah, it's a little reminder slash warning that you must not be complacent.
There's definitely a warning. There's definitely a warning for
Yes,
sure.
yes.
Um, have you seen the whole entire season yourself, or?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you could pick a favorite episode for people to check out, or not to check out, but people to stay tuned to, what would be your favorite episode out of the series?
I haven't seen it for a few weeks. What would I say? I think it goes up a gear in sort of episode 4 and 5.
Okay.
Um, I mean, 3 is very raunchy
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just pulls you in. That's a big turning point. The end of 3 is a massive turning point.
Okay.
And then all bets are off, the wheels come off, and everyone just starts doing what the hell they want. So I definitely think the second half of the series ramps up, and I think the Mia story, that it brings in a real thriller element. It's very mysterious in the first half. It's
Right.
not necessarily very fast paced, that storyline, and then it suddenly hits you, and it's way more complex than you think it's going to be. And I think it's beautifully played by those both actors. Yeah, so I'd say episode 4 is where for
Okay.
me. Oh wow, yeah, okay.
Okay. No, no. I mean, your answer is pretty close to what Senchil and Sam actually said. Sam, I think, believe he said episode 2. Or 2 or 3. I had heard on social media that he gave a warning about episode 3, though.
Yeah.
He was like, if there's
Yes,
kids in the room, move them out quick.
yes, my father, my father-in-law, my brother-in-law were told that they had to leave the room.
Get out. Gotta get out. I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah.
But so so this will be my very last question, and we'll wrap right here. If you had to describe this season in 4 words, how would you describe it?
Okay.
Or it could be a little more than 4. 4 is very, very specific. Sorry.
Very specific. Is one of my words. It's dangerous.
Okay.
It's provocative.
Mhm.
I think I'd like maybe the word liberating
Okay.
and um sensual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are all very good, and it definitely describe it. I had a sentence: "Don't trust redheads." That's exactly what I was looking. Those are my 4 words. Put that all together. Everybody at home, make sure you check out The Couple Next Door season 2, premiering September 19th, only on Stars. Annabelle, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today.
Thank you very much. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I